Use the sound cutting out a moment. It doesn't like when I tab. Anyway. So let me see. Where could I be right now? I think this stuff needs perks I don't have yet. Actually pretty good for a lot of mutagen right now. Plenty of traits I can go grab still. I think we've done all we can in the previous 3 chapters, so it might be time to poke around 4 some more. But first... yeah, I'd want one more and get that health boost done. So... I think that's the vents, and there's not much I can do there right now. You know what? Okay, what if I do Horde mode, but I choose to continue instead of leaving? You know what? I can skip this. You know, we can skip to the boss fight because there was a save point there. I just have to kill Killfather again, who was a little difficult, but I should be fine. I hope. Maybe. Let me just make sure something... okay, I'm not muted. Yeah, I could do a couple shoulder bashes. That's very annoying. This, I guess. Okay, we're good. So what happens if I be an idiot? Hand hovers over the continue button. Please, God, no, we'll be here forever. Reluctantly, you press the save and quit button instead. The doors to that the vegetables filled from slam shut, leaving quiet in their wake. Okay, now it just goes back to what it said previously. Okay, so that didn't do anything. What's the branch here? Is that anything I can do? So yeah, I went to the wizard last time, so what happens if I just do the other stuff? You press the emergency call button again, the line goes live, and among the light chanting in the background, a voice seems to be commanding a group. No, the candles go on the altar. Hunkin', it's me, JJ. Who? What? Sorry, Jack, I'm a little bit busy right now. Starting a cult. Huh. They gave me a ritual candle. Check in if you're interested in seeing the scripture sometimes, and don't forget your souvenir candle. The line goes dead. Huh. The door is open in front, so if I press open, the door is open in front of you, revealing a passage you haven't seen before. So first and foremost, you go away so I can have a ritual candle. Huh, no actions for 3 turns. That could actually be pretty useful. The elevator spills you into a ventilation system. The duct slopes gently downwards before plunging into a vertical drop. Cautiously, you lower yourself over the precipice and take the plunge. One long slide later, a circular platform rises to greet the bottoms of your boots, opening into a clean white chamber wrapped in saturated lighting. Text slapped above the 2 sets of large doors at the end of the room reads multiplayer lobby. Man, they really had a lot of ideas. 30 seconds to battle. Oh, wait, what? Prepare to die, fuckbag. Or a shitbag, probably. Well, calm down. Language. Online interactions are not rated. I don't know what that means. Let's start over. I'm JJ. What's your name? I'm the toughest fucking bot on this piece of shit server, and I'm gonna... Okay, please stop with the language. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get in trouble. You funny flesh sacks? Your funny flesh sack is no match for my incredible armor, and I will rip you to pieces. 15 seconds to battle. Look, maybe we can help each other. I'm trying to get our game released into the world. This is a multiplayer mode, right? We have to work together to get onto the internet. The dinosaur shrinks back from you, and its voice gets noticeably smaller. Don't. What? Why not? I'm the strongest of the bots. None of them can beat me. But out there... I can't fight players. They'll use exploits and glitches and win the match, even though I deserve it. So you're afraid of losing. I'm not afraid of anything. I just don't want to fight anyone I'm not guaranteed to beat in every circumstance. Let the battle begin. Okay. We're here now. A spam grenade. Okay. Oh, I see. He gets to do that every single turn. Slight problem. Oh my god. Spawn camp. Unfortunately, I don't have the coward perk, so I can't do that just yet. Ooh. That's a good one. I think his deleting all that stuff did more for me than him in the end. What does this even do? You know what? He can't take symbols away from me, so if I do this one match, I can just shoulder bash twice and be done. Dude, what the fuck? You're a fucking... You know what? I can't even figure out how to uncensor these anymore. Piece of blank and cheater-ass bolt. The dinosaur's extremely graphic complaints are drowned out by the sound of the world zipping past you as you lean back in the lobby. An old-fashioned computer pops into your view and plays a small victory jingle. Congratulations on your first multiplayer match. Here are some Dino Bucks. Great! What's that? Dino Bucks are a currency used to purchase in-game cosmetics. Ah, we're making the DLC commentary now. You can upgrade your gun. I don't have a gun. You can upgrade your armor. This is standard issue, man. You can play as Gun Brontosaurus. How would that even work? With a premium Dino Pass for a limited time only, you can even play as Poop Hunkin. Ew. A small slot in front of the computer opens up. Insert your Dino Bucks into the machine. Do I have to? Yes, you do. You notice you've been given 57 Dinobucks, and the machine takes 43 for each spin. This economy is questionable at best. You shrug and insert your Dinobucks. Congratulations, you win a Battle Pass. A small credit card-like object appears in front of you that reads, CRDM3 Online Battle Pass Season 1. The item expired 4 years ago. Great. See you on the battlefield, soldier. Bring glory to the ATS. We aren't even soldiers, we're agents. You know that. You know what? Forget it. You make your way to a side door that slides open, revealing the elevator. That was completely pointless. I love it. Okay, so we should probably follow what is basically the main path for now. At least until we get our useful trait or two I can play with. There's a Netison perk. Yes, good. There's an inactive terminal at the crossroads surrounded by wooden signs. There must be somewhere in this world where you can get the game uploaded. The only question is, in the entirety of the internet, where do you start looking? Cool pics or must be Reddit or Twitter. Could be Twitter. You eye the cool pics sign suspiciously. What little you do know about the internet suggests it contains, amongst other things, sites you cannot unsee. Nevertheless, you'll need to confront the unknown to bring your game to the world. Or to pet photos. You think that was one of the developers? You think it's one of the developers' dogs? What's that status do anyway? Wait, what? Cuteness aneurysm is a thing to get... I'm gonna have to Google that later. So what I want is blue and orange. Also, there is apparently a perk called Death Comes for Us All, which... Okay. Oh, it changes. Neat. Let's whack the screen. So 24 and 16 range, okay. Okay, I have enough to start. Ow. As long as he doesn't do captioned image, I could just keep doing tear away every turn now. Oh, hey, netizen. We have that perk now. Your mind reels from the amount of data that just scrolled through your brain. Is this what people use the internet for? Amongst other things. Why not just get your own cat? Hi, Phoebe. Phoebe, why are you using the holder for my headphones like a pillow? Excuse me a moment. And yes, I realize what I'm doing here. Make sure that I get that. Yeah. That's going up after the stream, Phoebe. Okay, focus up, JJ. If there's no place to upload your game here, you'll just keep searching. You know, I'm debating if I want to go the extra distance to try to 100% this. Because it feels like I'm going to be pretty close by the time the game's done, so why not? Oh, you know what? I didn't realize. I got upgrade juice. In fact, why don't I just cap these two things out while I can? There we go. Max health, max stress tolerance. Good stuff. Okay, now we go back here. We're not going to hack the terminal yet. That's probably the way forward. Instead, we're going here. You wander into the section marked with a set of shifting punctuation marks, hoping it contains useful information. However, you soon start to feel pinpricks on your skin. Something's not right. One more step, and you see it. Walls of corrupted data, chewing up everything in their path. They close in, and they surround you. Let me check. I do have something from Hacker Blood. 3 knives and 3 floppy disk rings. Cool. When did I learn to pick up a trait called Learned It Online? Was that for me going into the multiplayer lobby? Oh, that just steals stuff. Okay. Well, that's rude. Yeah, if I go this way, I can get both. Oh, whoops. Okay. Stray bits of rogue data still sticking to your hair. You put your trembling hands on your knees and emit shallow, wheezing breaths. I never knew the internet could be so dangerous. Gotta keep my guard up if I want to make it out in one piece. Yeah, that's the other dead end, so good thing I went there, got out of the way. That, too, probably would have given me Netison if I didn't have it from the other branch. Or maybe not. Anyway, so now we go take the Netison option. Hack the terminal. Hack the directory terminal. You approach the terminal. It's sitting idly, waiting for a username and password. Okay, let's try some defaults. Username, admin, and no password. The computer yields immediately, allowing you into its files. Oh, that's deeply disappointing. Before you can scan the contents of the database, you hear rumbling from the ocean nearby. Sorry, that's just ridiculous. A massive dinosaur wearing a cowboy hat emerges from the water. Well now, partner, I'm the sheriff around these parts, and I don't remember saying you could use my computer. Doesn't the internet belong to everyone? That's a hell of a misconception, partner, especially with oligarchs around and such like. Either way, I'm the law around these parts, and if I say you don't touch that computer, you don't touch that computer. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I'm the law around these parts. Pardon? You draw yourself up to your full height, tucking your thumbs into your belt as you give your best iron-infused squint. I'm the sheriff around these parts, partner, and you're under arrest. The Plesiosaurus comes close to the shore, puts its flipper on the revolver in its belt holster. Sorry. Shifting it to an ideal firing position. Draw. This entire game is stupid and I love it. You know what? He's probably going to yee-haw. The good news is, now that he's done that, I just steal it all. Thanks for the boost, buddy! And now I'll just deal some finger guns damage to him. Actually, wait. I see a knife match. Take that. Okay, we're just gonna take all of that. And then we go right back to gunning him down. The fun thing is when he does this and I civil asset forfeiture, the stuff I steal is more than enough to recoup the cost. Here, just take that so he can't match it himself. And it's over. Plesiosaur twirls his revolver, shaking his head in disbelief, and slaps the gun into the holster around his waist. Well, I'll be darned. I don't think there are any other lawmen around these parts. You go ahead and do what you like, partner. I'm going to mosey off to the into the sunset. Just like that? You're not going to try to actually kill me? Don't reckon I will. Dinosaur turns to leave. Wait, I didn't get your name. You know what? I'm going to assume it's Bass on the basis that fish joke. Wait, like Bass Reeves? Bass Reeves. I don't reckon I know who that is, but if it did, sounds pretty cool. Y'all take care now, cowboy. I now have a perk. I'm a cowboy. S disappears into the ocean, free to explore. You turn your attention back to the terminal. You look at the unlocked machine in front of you. The interface is surprisingly polished, with an array of gleaming buttons in a flat, minimalist landscape. Before you can even react, a small duck pops up and waves at you. Hello, I'm Ducky, your personal desktop assistant at your service. How may I help you today? Oh, hello, Ducky. I'm trying to upload my game to the internet. Can you help me? Of course, let me just do a quick scan. Whoopsie, the request is from an untrusted source. Untrusted files may contain malicious software. Delete file? No, please. Malicious behavior identified. Software resisting deletion. Deletion protocol escalated. Ah, you're using Windows 11, I see. Why do you get to take 2 turns, you bastard? Helpful tip. Have you tried dying? Again, this game is stupid. I love it. This is an incredibly annoying thing we are dealing with. Slight problem. You know what? I'm going to do something I might regret. Give me the whole board. I'll buy a new one when I can. Ducky's deflated corpse lies at your feet, eerily quiet plastic shell. Unlike the hostile characters from your own game, the body left behind feels empty. The sensation is undefinable, but the only thing you can think of as you gaze at its remains is, this is real. Ducky is never coming back. I killed him. Oh god. That's death. Oh, is this the death comes for us all perk? Hide the body. You weigh Ducky's lifeless body with rocks and push him out to sea. Now only you and the ocean carry the memory of what happened here. Rub-a-dub-dub. You're almost relieved to see the door to Hunkin's bar. Okay, so first and foremost, I want this thing back because hell yeah. Let's take an extra small slot and, no, let's just not take anything. I'm not really using items and I want to build up what I just lost. You know what? Is there any way I can check my status? Constant sense of dread is almost unfair. Coward could potentially be useful later. And I think I know a way to get another mark of it, so let's redo this bit. Look, I really need to access these files. It's important. Shouldn't have been poking your nose where it don't belong. Okay, so Oh! Oh! Because I'm a cowboy, I can just instantly pass this. I wonder if that was meant as a shortcut in the event that I beat him the first time but couldn't handle the ducky, which, to be fair, he's a butt. Now I'll just say thank you, Bess. Thank you. It's always nice to meet a kindred spirit. I want to know how much more you still got to grow. Y'all take care now, cowboy. Okay. This brings in Ducky. And if I need to again, I do have the Great Reaper. I could just claim the whole damn board. Oh, right. 2. The good news is we're getting a lot of damage in right now. You jerk. I have 9 damage here I could use up. Yeah, so next turn my next turn I can just shoulder bash 3 times and be done. Unless I miscounted. I didn't. Okay, so we go to the choice. And now we run away. You can't be caught standing over a body. The result could be deletion, or worse, and you have an entire game counting on your safe return. You sprint in the opposite direction, putting as much distance as you can between yourself and Ducky's sagging corpse. You're almost relieved to see a door hung at the bar. Okay, so what I do there doesn't actually matter. I was hoping running would be another point to coward, but apparently no. I guess we just keep going forward then, for lack of better options. You return to the beach and go back to the terminal. Its screen is a black void, empty but for a lone green rectangle. Blinks patiently against the darkness. No more ocean dinosaurs, no more virtual assistants. You're getting into this machine no matter what. Oh. I could just do this every turn. I could just do this every turn for easy progress. Do a quick search to slow him down and steal some monitor. Yeah, this is hilarious. Let me check something. Okay, I don't gain progress through stealing bits. But the fact that I could just keep doing this forever is really funny. Now, if he's going to steal all my blue and greens, let's do a couple quick searches to just... go. Despite it saying steal monitor symbols, it seems to steal everything. Oh, fuck. I didn't pay attention. I lose. Okay. I should probably save backdoor for when I need symbols and don't have a match. Especially since things like 4 matches like this will get me more. Not what I meant to match. This also makes sure he's less likely to explode off because I'm not letting him match any monitors. There's no monitors to match, so... now we start using backdoor to keep the progress flowing. Here. Let me check something. If I quick search him now... yeah, that stops everything. No monitors to match, so we backdoor again. Again, no monitors to match, so we start backdooring. This might be a problem. Okay, not enough to be instantly fatal, thank God. Okay, next turn I win. Search results flood the screen. Draft, goodbye, NC. Resting your very, very tired legs, you slowly sink to the ground. Resting your very, very tired legs, you slowly sink to the ground and notice a small button beneath the computer terminal. You press it. And rising back to your feet, you see that Brontosaurus has spawned on the beach, holding a gun. Oh, hi? Hi! Please don't interrupt me, Steve. Steve? A single phrase now occupies the computer screen between you and the gun-wielding Brontosaurus. Goodbye, Neon Creations. You're talking to someone else. Okay, sorry, go ahead. You interrupt people a lot, actually. So I'm sending this resignation to the entire team. You don't get to interrupt me anymore. I've been the lead producer on the creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion series for the last 15 years. I pulled your ass out of the fire time and time again, no matter how many times you undercut my voice, embarrass our colleagues, or force dozens of people to crunch their lives away because you played something really cool last weekend. I did this because I believed in the game, but also because I believed in you. I believed you were the creative director for a reason, that your wild ideas were worth supporting, and that at the end of the day, you genuinely care. Now you're going to not just fire me, but have my employment end right before the end of the month, so my health insurance gets cut off. You're going to do this while also having me work on a project pivot, so the studio I'm forced to leave has a chance to stay open. You're going to do this right before Christmas, even after you met my husband and my kids, even after you called us family. Go to hell, Steve. And fuck this horrible, awful mess of a game. That could have really come together into something special if you hadn't been so dedicated to getting in its way. Why am I being reminded of Duke Nukem Forever? With regret, Deborah Green. P.S. I learned a little trick from the engineering team. Have fun fixing the build up, dipshit. Suddenly you hear it, the sound disguised by the archived resignation draft playing out in its entirety. A high-pitched whine. We duck and cover. You leap beneath the terminal and cover your ears as the Brontosaurus erupts in a many-tentacled, fiery expanse of pixels. While the explosion consumes the shore you happen to be standing upon, the tiny finger of sand beneath the terminal remains miraculously intact. That's a hell of a trick. As the shore reboots, you pick through the wreckage left behind with weight in your heart. Your game consumed more lives than you'll ever know. Still needs to get out there. Maybe more than I even know. Upload zip, that must be it. Instinctively, you command the terminal to show you the file's contents. March 1st, 2021, 10:39 p.m. Martina, production. I just submitted our final build for the trailer to marketing. Great job, team. I know this was a hard last year, but in a couple days, the whole world is going to see what we bring to the world of CRDM. Dave, concept art. Yeah, go team. Can't wait to see what they think of JJ's design. Are these the developers? March 5th, 2021, 9:03 a.m. Oh, they hate it. Keith, lead UI. The dislike ratio is 98%. Must be a YouTube upload. Lisa, engineering. Where are you seeing that? Game Island, long-awaited creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 flops on announcement. Our game was announced? And they didn't want us? Gets worse. They are really angry about JJ. We always knew it was a risk to replace Jack Breyer. Didn't he die in the last game? Popular hero is a popular hero. Jack was the best. Hate to say I told you so, but JJ is weak. What could we expect? Weak? But they didn't just hate the game. They hated me. Oh, hey, which mistake do I want to make? Yeah, let's just have a total meltdown. I'm supposed to keep going after all this. Okay. So he can't hurt me, thank God. You know what I could do? I'll save it for if it gets a little too risky. If I fire off the Great Reaper, that'll probably end this in a heartbeat, but let's see if I don't need to do that. This is weirdly funny, by the way. The sound effect, damn it. I definitely want to look for a combo so I gain at least 1% after Morms. There we go. We're through it. Your fingers fly over the terminal's keyboard, pressing buttons at random. Text fills the screen. Settings, network, test connection. You are not connected to the internet. Please contact your server admin and try again. So that's why this place is so empty. This is just a local network. I'm not even connected to the actual fucking internet. Okay, JJ, think. There's gotta be a way to restore the connection. I'll search through the files for a manual. Let's start in alphabetical order. The terminal blinks. Announcements.jpg. The first file is simply white text on a black background with the logo of a hippopotamus and a crown in the upper right corner. Future of creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Excuse me, I need a drink. We want to thank the fans of Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion for your passionate response to the announcement of the latest entry in the franchise, Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Oh! This is the non-apology. We've listened to your feedback and we want to communicate where we go from here. While the return to the Creepy Mansion setting resonated with many of you, we recognize that other aspects of the game fell short of expectations. At Supremacy, we are committed to providing premium entertainment products to our fans. To achieve that goal, we are delaying Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 while we go back to the drawing board and reevaluate our approach. As part of the realignment, we are forced to make the difficult decision to close Neon Creations, the development studio created to helm the Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion franchise. Thank the team for all their dedication. A select few creatives will be transferred to Eternal Asylum, who will take the reins of the franchise to deliver the next action-packed installment in the story of Jack Breyer. Published March 19th, 2021. Nope. There's still time. I can still... Your hand slips. Single line appends to the screen. The current date is Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. Yeah, it's about when the game came out, I think. Your game is cancelled. You were rejected and replaced for Jack Breyer, the shoes you could never fill. The worst part? The developers knew and they didn't tell you. So how do I want to freak out? Let's just scream. A primal scream rolls inside your chest and surges past your lips. Your throat burns raw and your lungs crumple under the weight of your rage. You keep screaming. It's not enough. Shaking with anger, you take off, sprinting. You leap over tide pools and logs of driftwood, kicking up sand behind you. You don't know where you're going, you just know that if you stop, the world stops with you. The ocean is moved by the storm raging through you. Dark clouds settle on the surface, while the choppy waves strike at the shore and drag debris into the deep. Suddenly, you find yourself in the shadow of a huge swell. A tsunami tumbles towards you, sweeping up every single bite in its path. You close your eyes and dig your feet into the sand as the massive wave bears down on you. Maybe you can't save your game, or even give it the chance it deserves. Maybe you're faced to hang in limbo on this server forever until someone shuts it down. But here, at the end, maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Before the wave crashes, all you can do is hold your breath and open your eyes. I think this is going to give me the Defiant perk, which I remember I can do something with that somewhere else. Yeah, okay, and if I need to go back past this... And this advances a trade, okay. I want knives, and I want red. Just steals one of each one, right? Okay. So I could do it again to slow him down and take more Defiant. He takes one. I steal one. This is also slowly building. I guess I have to get this perk to end. Yeah, I get it. Then I use this up to end it. Okay, that's the gimmick. You know what? Save it in savor of building up more, because I'd rather only use it when I can steal from him. Okay. It's fine, we slow him down a little. More importantly, withstand the weight of the world. This ends the encounter. And I have a perk I know where I could use elsewhere. Sea foam crashes around you, the pressure forcing blood from your chest. And you keep standing. Within the turret, you see clearly for the first time, the ocean is teeming with the full, unexposed data populating the server. Visions of your game, past and present, fill its depths, alongside artifacts of the journey you took to get there. This is a closed system, disconnected from the internet, unable to access the wider world, but containing infinite permutations to explore within itself. What do I do now? Stoic Ocean refuses to answer. I just I'm not perfect. I made mistakes, and I'm more of a coward than I should be. Actually, no, you're not. You do not have the coward perk. Yet. I'm not Jack Breyer, but if they gave me a chance, if they gave the developers a chance, someone could love me. They could have really loved me. Your tears meld into the rising digital tide, and the ocean gently, tenderly swallows you whole. Is this legitimately the ending or a ending? Well, it's only 9:01, so... I think I want to go on to 100% this. I definitely think I want to go on to 100% this, because I think there might actually even be multiple endings, so... We'll see. I've certainly got time to keep messing around tonight. Oh, and I haven't brought it yet. I do want to go on to do Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 1, because it's kind of an expansion, kind of a sequel to this game. So I'll probably pick that up soon, and we might be getting to that soon. But for now, I don't have it, and it's only like a little past 9 o'clock, so let's keep digging. Especially since I do believe there are multiple endings, so maybe I can find another one. Oh. Oh, huh? Huh? Many cycles later... That's... interesting. You stare up at the mansion, all 4 stories of it. Its gables just like razor-sharp teeth against the night sky. Once more onto the breach, huh? Radical JJ, what are you doing here? I thought you were hanging around in the basement labyrinth after you got your name string updated. Never mind me. You've been throwing yourself at this demo non-stop. It isn't even the main build. It's just a stagnant, incomplete mess. Also, I am still damn near dead. What are we doing here, man? I think I know how to stop the T-Rex. I finally understand the combat code. I really think I can take him on this time. JJ, it's a scripted sequence. I can stop him. We're good. I don't like it, but it's not like I can stop you from trying. I love that we gave him the name Filbert, so we've come a long way, haven't we? To think I was so angry at you that I tracked down your spawn location and just killed you as soon as you came online for days on end. Is that why my character didn't have logs for like 200 cycles at one point? Yeah, sorry about that. We've learned a lot. Anyway, good luck, JJ. I hope you find what you're looking for. Thanks, buddy. This game is so messed up and I love it. You sprint up the front steps of the mansion. Your shoulders connect with the solid oak at just the right moment to knock out the raptor lying in wait. On the post, you enter. Oh, we are speedrunning this. Hunkin stands behind the bar, back turned. Film of dust collects on once lustrous glassware around him. Stupid, self-centered savior complex. Can't even use my own damn bar. Done. I have upgrade juice. Okay, that's my small slots capped, but I don't feel like I need to buy anything right now. If I can find 10 more, that's everything capped off, I guess. Okay, before I start mucking around over here, where is that other place? The Wooden Society. And if I start from here, this should allow me to go up to Hunkin. Dog Hunkin, and we'll see if what this does now. We approach Dog. We say there's a way we can change this. No, I can do this. Just wait. You frantically pull your development console and begin investigating Dog Hunkin's file. There has to be something in here that will let me change the functions. You're just one line of code and find your console filling with errors. Thought so. I think the development term is load-bearing code. Sorry, kid. I was rooting for you. He shrugs, cracking a weary smile as he can with a sword across his back. So we do the best we can with the rolls we got. Put him up. Okay. So it looks like there's nothing for me to do here. Actually, was there anything post-battle? I am very glad I had all that extras. Oh wait, I could have matched one of those too. We got an extra. Slightly a problem. Not as bad as it could be. Do you mind? You know what? Bandages to give yourself a bit of a fighting chance. Let the Reaper do its thing. I have enough, we should be able to just shoulder bash him the rest of the way. Okay, was there anything back here I didn't get last time? See, I'm real tired. Or being fake tired, dang, that is exhausting. Cost again, smiling through the blood splatter, his own joke. Tell you what, I don't want to be in an imposition, but stay with me while it ends, please. I'd be honored. Yeah, okay, we heard all this before. So nothing we can do there, it seems. Anyway, I want a Great Reaper back because those things are amazing. What's over here? I think we do something with the tool cover workbench. No, that's not it. Actually, let's... Okay, not this. Yeah, okay, I think for the other thing they're thinking of, though... Hacker blood we did already. Yeah, we need constant sense of dread. What else they are looking at? What's up here? More painted door. We want to go somewhere else. Okay, I think you really need negotiator. So let me see. We explore without keen eyes, because that sends us down here, and there was one way we couldn't go. No. I think it was say hi to Mothman. Small chance it was Bird Expert. Let's see where Mothman leads. Investigate the glowing portal. Changing enough of Mothman, investigate the strange portal. From the glowing rift, a thick tome drops onto the ground. Its title, Marksmanship for Fun and Crime. Let's eat the book. You turn the book over in your hands, trace the embossed title with your fingers, and just hork the thing into your mouth. The entire thing. You shove it into your gullet, as far back as it can go, blood and saliva mixing in your mouth as you dedicate your entire being to chewing on this object until it is removed, conclusively, from this digital world. Damn the consequences. Good news, we're feral. Wait. It's not clear what possessed you to do this, but there is a strange sense of achievement in the wet shreds of paper now smeared across the bottom half of your face. Thanking Mothman for his generous sharing of the portal, you walk out of the room feeling lighter and stronger than you did before. What's down here? I think it's if I press the open button. That's down, yes. Okay, we know the kitchen goes to that southern route. Okay, we need anatomically correct to do anything with this. Open. That means we want to check the basement. I think last time I went to the basement, I just flat out couldn't. Oh. Excuse me? The robot judders at the sound of your voice, causing it to break one of its jars. Foodbot 9800 sparks angrily, picks up a jar, and turns to face you. It begins rotating its other hand at high speed, implying that you are going to be in its next jar in short order. You shouldn't have disturbed it. I can bite now. Okay, progress might be the easier way to handle this. I could do it a couple times. Throw can't. As you do. You know what? I should go get some stuff like a fire extinguisher. There's what I need. We're good. You gaze at the scrap heap that was once a functional robot. What a waste. As you take in the scattered remains, you can't help but wonder why the robot was designed to look humanoid. Could have been anything. Okay, we want to go back to the library. Maybe it's easier for developers to make us move when we all have the same skeletal structure. Regardless, you shrug off the thought and stoop to pick up one of the jars of preserves. It's an odd color, reddish brown and sticky. Feel primal compulsion to taste it. I do. Yeah, man, absolutely. Bad ideas. Lim. Rim. The taste of raw meat coats the tip of your tongue. This is beef jelly, preserved for God knows how long. It restores some health, but takes effort to hold down. Was that fun for you? Yeah, a little bit. Take a fire extinguisher. Okay, so it's like double power bandages, but you take stress damage. Which actually isn't a terrible idea. There seems to be very few things in the game that cause stress. Okay. Let's get this. We press open. We check out the library. Talk with this guy for a bit who'd like to not be suffering anymore. We fixed the bug. I know I'm hideous, but you don't have to stare too. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at your animation rig and I think you can be fixed. Come again? Yeah, I think your animations were assigned to the wrong skeleton. Will fixing that hurt? You walk up to Awful, stepping slowly so as to not alarm him. Not if I can help it. One sec. Here's hoping this works. Not what I meant to do, but it still kind of works. Okay, pay a bunch of that in. Well, let's get rid of all the green symbols. Not as good a payout as I would have liked. Okay. I just need to match some bones. I think we can still win this? Yeah. Okay, we're cool. Awful, or the man that creature was, stares at his hands aghast. You look like Hunkin now. Did I do something wrong? No, you've done something right. I remember. This is the real me. I can still stand and move, and it doesn't hurt. Well, I couldn't just leave you like... Sexy Hunkin, oh god, rushes forward and wraps his arm around you before you can say another word. I'm happy for you, man. Well, now that my synapses firing doesn't cause me extreme agony, I'm going to help you any way I can. Sexy Hunkin runs away. He runs back towards you. He begins moving in erratic patterns, stopping at what appears to be extremely peculiar tiles on the library floor. Excuse me, need drink. Almost. There, do me a favor and jump. You do as you're asked. Intimate knowledge of the game's memory addresses fill your brain. You don't just know how to fix the elevator. It feels trivial. What was that? Speedrunners call it ACE, arbitrary code execution. I wrote a reference to the game's engine into a trait and then activated it on you. You should have no trouble fixing that elevator now. Can't thank you enough, Hunkin. Did right by me, JJ, like I do right by you. Good luck. Okay, so that was the other way to get engineering. Oh well, it's done now. I think at this point... Yeah, I need negotiation for Clown Alley. I think, actually... No, this is past Evil JJ, I think. What's up there? What do we want? The silence? Go down the empty hallway. We wanted to seek the silence. Green and orange. That is supremely annoying. Oh, wait, he also have to fly around again. Must you be like this? Okay, there's another one. They'll take my symbols away, but I used up everything I need anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Must you be like this? Seriously, knock it off. Okay, I win. Okay, I need Wally's Folly, but I don't know where I'd go for that. Actually... that could be a later thing. Oh, I got 100% chapter 5. Okay. 4 is still apparently missing some stuff, but I don't know where I'd go for any of that. For now, I guess we push forward. Zombie T-Rex will spawn once you clear at least one of the mansion's biomes. A perfect opportunity to make the rounds. Putting your foot on the staircase of the mansion, you sense that the full contents of the demo have now been loaded into active memory. For you to the T-Rex, you have a demo to maintain. I guess we go to the kitchen. More branches. You teleport to the kitchen. Stacks of dirty dishes reach towards the ceiling, while vegetables drip into the rotten slush over the countertops. Cabinet doors slam open and shut unassisted. And around the corner, you spy chlorophyll green tendrils creeping towards you. Oh, it's such a mess in here. You're already reaching for a soap and sponge when a screaming chili pepper shoves a tower of fuzz-encrusted plates in your direction. With practiced precision, you catch each disgusting plate, balancing them on your forearms and gingerly returning them to the countertop. Killer vegetables or not, there's dishes to be done. Let's get some orange and blue. Because his AI is probably set to keep throwing as long as he has spoons, so when he gets a lot, that's a lot of damage. Okay, him getting one isn't a big deal. Let him have it. Okay, this is gonna be... Oh, I still get to take a turn afterwards. That's interesting. Yeah, him having that much is a slight problem. So we're going to take that all from him. I am now officially annoyed. Okay, he's gonna get to hit me a bunch. Good thing I have capped health. Here. Could use more blue, but I don't think I have any magic. Take this instead. That's actually kind of what I was hoping for, because now I could do gimme that to get those three. Okay, I'm good next turn. We finally managed to scrub the last of the dishes and safely tucked them in a drawer. The rotten vegetables jeer, their fun interrupted. They chatter and use gestures that would be rude if they had more fingers. Get back in the crisper, now. Sullen but obedient, the vegetables scatter across the floor and tumble into the refrigerator. They attempt to close the door behind them, but it's stuck. Bombs do not belong in the fridge, Onion! You hear something that sounds like papery mumbling before a cartoonishly round bomb is tossed from the fridge, wanting the door to close. Thank you, Onion. Oh, I have a cartoon bomb now. I need to make sure they stop getting their hands on weapons. Okay, let the hat go away so I can take the bomb. Let's go back to that and take the other option. Trim the overgrowth. No matter how many times you prune the overgrowth, it always grows back, and it wants a piece of you. Better grab the shears. You follow the tendrils to their source, a large carnivorous plant, its roots bursting through the ruptured tiles. Monstrous growth, beta. So let's just put a stop to that. You know what? This first, just because it lets me deal some more damage. Now we clear symbols out. Let's not have him hitting me forever. That way he still gets to move. And we clear that all out. Ow, my everything. Okay, I think we have enough to finish this next turn. Shoulder bash. Then cut tendril, and that's it. Defeated, the man-eater's overgrown roots shrink back into the ground, leaving the floor strewn with multi-textured earth. Amidst the debris, something catches your eye, a small glowing leaf. Despite the threatening nature of its host, the leaf seems highly nutritious. Huh. Always something new to find, even down here. Oh. Okay, that's basically meat jelly without the drawback. No, it's like meat jelly, but even better without the drawback. Probably costs a little more to buy, but yeah. Okay. We might as well get the other branches at Hall. Find yourself back in the Hall of Knights. Their metallic sheen has dulled since your last visit. One suit of armor seems to have wandered off, its post along the wall conspicuously bare. You brace yourself for the tube-shattering screech of metal on metal as another suit of armor, bearing a shield, turns towards you and gives a friendly wave. Raise a hand in casual greeting. Hey, nice to see you again. The knight stands at attention, waiting for a verbal trigger. How you doing? Cover your ears just in time to protect from the sound of the suit of armor shrugging amicably. Gotta remember to stop doing that. Suit of armor taps on its shield, which bears a symbol on each quadrant. Arrange the symbols in the correct order, get a prize. Okay, let's play. So we want to match nuts. If I do this, they should both count. Yeah, because... that all matches his... because everything's matched at 3. Now it could be green, orange, or nuts. Has to be red. No, wait, it should have been a nuts. Or green. Well, that does me a favor by giving both and ending this. Knight gives you a satisfied and courteous bow before marching back into its proper place. Despite the seemingly robotic nature, every time you meet, the Knight seems to have constructed a new puzzle for you. I spent a lot of time thinking of these, huh? Thanks for the effort. Okay, before I bug the T-Rex, I want to go see the other branch. So go back to the hall. Alright, just fast forward. Search for the missing knight. Where'd you go this time? You wander down the hall past the knights and around the corner. At the end of the corridor, you see the errant knight trying and failing to walk through a closed door. Every time it steps too close, it jitters and resets a few feet back, only to repeat the process. Let's just reset its pathing. Turn on the game's AI debugger to view the knight's goal. For the level geometry, you see a white circle blinking behind you, marking the spot the knight is trying to reach. It's near the knight's post. When you look closely, you see the goal point is slightly embedded into the environment of the level. You move the goal so it's placed firmly within the level boundaries, and like clockwork, the knight spins around and marches back to its post. However, outside of your charge, the whole silent guardians now stands empty. Oh man. Cacophony of heavy metal footsteps slither down the hall, advancing towards you at frightening speed. Chivalry's not dead, and it's coming for you. You done? Thank you. His head's gone. I'll save it for when it's more of an emergency. Okay, got him a little under halfway. Okay. Now we use that bubble lake, because we could really use having some HP now. Okay, we're gonna have to use the meat jelly. Take a deep breath to get the stress under control again. Ow, damn you. Barely got away with this. Suits of armor cloud to the ground, their animus extinguished. Painstakingly, you collect the discard pieces and reassemble them, restoring the hull to its proper order. There. Same time next cycle, right, fellas? Hopefully with less pitched combat. The knights do not respond, but you know they appreciate the conversation all the same. You know what? One bubble leaf. What's in my inventory right now anyway? Yeah, this seems fine. What does a cartoon bomb do? Deals 10 damage to you and opponent and clears a 5x5 area. Very tiring to carry. Alright. Let's go mess with a T-Rex. Your labor's done, you advance to the boss room. Here we go. How many times have you run through this demo, entered this hall, and seen the zombie T-Rex burst through its walls? How many times have you attempted what you're about to attempt now, only to clear the encounter and die to an unavoidable dinosaur claw? Bracing yourself, you feel a telltale rumble of the boss's approach reverberate through your insides, till something catches your eye. To your left, a door to the bar beckons, and it's slightly ajar. Hunkin's expression behind the dusty bar is more resigned and upset. So, back to business as usual? Lad, are you still going around trying to tell everybody the game got cancelled? Yeah, I am. You're wasting your time. Half of these NPCs barely have a pathing function, let alone sentience. So why are you here? Because I got the harebrained idea that I might make you see some sense. Of course, harebrained ideas are abundant supply nowadays. I know you don't understand what I'm doing here, but you'll get your bar back soon. It's just one last NPC I gotta talk to. Alright, let's do something stupid. You take a deep breath and stare at the door to the bar. Well, aren't you gonna go be a big hero like you planned? Huh. There's a perk for completing the game. And that leads to something. Mine, that might just be beating the T-Rex. That might not actually be completing the game, but we'll see. Yeah, so I was just going. This is it. You take a deep breath, clench your butt cheeks, and kick open the doors to the boss room. Shards of wood and brick fly at you as the zombie T-Rex crashes through the wall and bellows its mighty roar. So I need 10 of everybody, except the skulls. I need 20. Okay, blue's done. As well as orange. Slight concern. Yeah, it's green done. I just need red and skulls. Okay, now I just need skulls. I could just get one more match on skulls. Actually... Oh yeah, the stuff you harvest doesn't count. Well, that does. Not a big deal, because now I just do cool wiggle. At last, the T-Rex stands before you, frozen with its powerful jaws agape. Hoisting yourself onto its tail, you clamber up the scaly back. Don't stop it to your level with its giant amber eyes. Hey, got some bad news. Feel the programmed rage of the zombie T-Rex straining through every digital muscle. This world we're all in, it's a video game. People were supposed to adventure through this place, but we got canceled. That means we'll never be finished. You'll never be finished. Beneath your reflection, the T-Rex's pupils constrict. There's a good chance no one in the real world will ever see us again. Not to, pile it on. It's okay to be sad if you are sad. I can't really tell. But we'll get through it together. Heck, you may even make new friends. I've got a fun thing going with my own evil clone these days. He says I inspired his new name. How cool is that? Dinosaur seems to be shaking with new energy. Its jaws seem to be creeping closer with each movement. You know what? Fuck it. I've died before. You wrap your arms around the T-Rex's massive neck and hold tight. Slowly, it turns its jaws towards your head. And a single tear swells in the corner of its eye. Yeah, buddy, let it out. The tear splashes onto the ground. Then it's joined by more, some of which are quite human-sized. You can go back to any bar you previously reached with JJ, opening new paths, earning new traits, and unlocking more items as you go. Kind of like a Dead Rising 2, whose structure inspired a lot of things in the game you just played. I should introduce myself. I'm Xavier, the director and lead writer of Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. The most real part of building this project is you kind of just played through its development history. CRDM3 went through multiple creative and technical reboots before reaching the form you're playing today. It was canceled twice due to lack of funding, strange scaffolds nearly closed. At our darkest point, some publishers turned down the game without even seeing a pitch document just because they learned we were using Match 3 mechanics. You know, this isn't getting much viewership, and I sometimes wonder, is it because I'm playing a Match 3 game? So when I sat down to watch an Outer Wilds concert during the Game Developers Conference in 2024, I was in a weird place. Talented friends were getting laid off by the day. Projects that might have been your next favorite game were getting canceled regularly if they were funded at all. And worst of all, this was all treated as normal. Games and people alike get buried alive and told not to scream while it's happening. And then I realized something. I realized that if CRDM3 ever had a chance to see the light of day, it had an opportunity. It could, distressingly, beg for its own life. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 could shift not just be a goofy fusion of Resident Evil and Puzzle Quest, tell the story of its own troubled past. And maybe, in the process, honor the legacy of so many games like it, who were never given a proper chance to prove they could create an experience players may fall in love with. Against all odds, we got to make that game. Our amazing partners over at Frosty Pop stepped in to fund CRDM3 and let it reach the light of day. Happy to be here. We found new collaborators from programmers to writers and beyond. They call me the Dino Fucker, and they're half right. Which half? You decide. Thanks for playing. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Whole lot of humans came together to make this for you. Thank you for spending time with our game. And everyone on the team got to come up with ways to incorporate these under-discussed collective experiences into your journey as a player. Cut content, canceled projects, and titles that got compromised in ways players never even find out. CRDM3 is a window into that secret history games, and now that you know, you're a part of it. Thank you for playing Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3, for believing in a game with this title. And the next time you run into a weird corridor where it feels like something should happen, but nothing does, give yourself a round of applause. You have the cursed knowledge that at one point or another, something probably did. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. So... two things. First, yeah, very soon I should get 1. We should move on to 1 just to see what that's about. Second is, I don't think we're done just yet. There's a few avenues we have not poked at yet. There's some traits and stuff to find. I might see if there's a guide to help me along at this point, because finding the, I'm not going to do anything, but just... some of this is obvious, but some of this, like... the loot vents are only at 78%, but I'm not sure of much where else I can go. We may or may not need a guide or something. I do want to poke at this a little more, because there's probably some interesting stuff we have not seen yet. And then, like... once I feel I've done all I can, or we actually completely finish the game, I'm going to do 1. We'll see how this goes. This might delay my other stuff past October for a bit, but I feel like it's best to push a little harder on this and certainly do 1 instead of letting there be a pause. Meanwhile, let's go find someone to pester. Because you just finished the game feels like a good stopping point. So let's see. Who's up to something? No, it's just following. Namely, who's live and would be really confused when they see what I'm playing. Actually, you know what? Countess Lita is playing No, I'm Not Human, and she's probably someone who would get a kick out of what I just did. So let's go say hi to her. Meanwhile, tomorrow, Monster Hunter Retro isn't able to make it, but we're still going to stream. We're going to do some side stuff in Monster Hunter World tomorrow. And Saturday, yeah, okay, let's New Game Plus this thing and see what happens. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Later.